right, well, not since the great Mackenzie Dern have we had a woman with this type of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu pedigree cross into the UFC. And a lot of people are as excited as they were when Mackenzie signed several years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you look at these women, they may not be at the same level because Mackenzie is as good a grappler as we've ever seen coming to the UFC. But you recognize that this young lady has something special, especially on the ground. But then you look at her skill set, you realize that she has much more than just jiu-jitsu. But boy, oh boy, if you are spending extended amounts of time on the floor with this young lady, you are constantly in danger.
No, you're absolutely right, and we might see more striking out of her here tonight, but we know what her bread and butter is, and we expect her to employ that to great success tonight. So here's Jessica Andrade, her 11 UFC wins, the most of any woman in UFC history, and of course the biggest among them, that slam knockout of Rose Namajunas to wrest the belt away back in 2019.
Her nickname is the Power Driver, and that's exactly what she did against Rose Namajunas, from being behind in the fight, but just staying the course. It's always about her pressuring her opponents and getting her hands on her. When she knocked out Karolina Kowalkiewicz, you understood that you were watching something different because you don't see one-punch knockouts at 150 pounds in boxing for men or in the UFC for women. Jessica Andrade possesses that type of power, and she has a laundry list of some of the biggest names this division has ever seen on her resume.
Yeah, she's the total package, as classy as it gets, and she will try to leave this arena the way she came in, as the best strawweight in the world. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mackenzie Dern. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jessica Andrade.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, early round action here, and it has been amazing to watch the star power increase for one Mackenzie Dern. There was a time when she had negative emotions about mixed martial arts training, not anymore. Now she is on a definite strawweight championship trajectory, and she said if she can take this opponent down, ideally submit her in short order, there will be no denying her as this division's #1 contender. Dern's in half guard.
Right to the mount.
Submission attempt for her here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Andrade is in half guard. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Andrade is back into full guard. Looks like she is going for a leg. Yes, she is. Oh, she's got that heel hook tight.
She's got great leg submissions, and now she's on the heel hook. She cannot allow her opponent to roll around too much, finding a way out. Nice.
Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Andrade getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make the sit.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Nice job by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Andrade to get out for now. Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get these submissions. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit.
Round 2 next.
Hey, stop.
Respira. Você tem que ir com calma, tá? You gotta slow it down. You gotta be calm, okay? You're being overly aggressive.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and she is just not the tap-in type. That submission looked pretty tight to me.
It looked very tight, and she looked surprised that her opponent did not tap, that her opponent did not go out. But she looks surprised, but she has to understand that she's in there with a very high-level grappler, and that happens in those types of situations.
All right, once again, the Jessica Andrade power being heard from tonight.
On both sides. I mean, it's just those hooks. She throws them. Boom, boom. She goes forward. Big looping shots coming from the outside by Jessica Andrade. The moment you got to get your hands up, she will pick you up and slam you on the top of your head.
That opened up the cut around her eye area. Got a strike. Huge wire there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
And they separate.
Big double leg level change. This is a terrible position.
Andrade getting worked to the body now by that elbow. So nice job changing levels with the striking there. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in their tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter. In the half guard.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Back to the feet now. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, she's looking to set up that head kick. No good. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, big left hand. Oh!
Big combination.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Andrade. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. All right, so she ties her up in the clinch once again and really hasn't experienced much resistance when she's trying to get the fight here.
She hasn't, and she knows that she has to move it. She knows that the fight has to be at this slow pace. It cannot be frantic. By getting to the clinch, it also allows for her to try to drag the fight to the ground and make her grapple with her where she's the best.
In position for a submission attempt here.
She's got it very tight.
Oh, shaved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, back to the stool she goes. We'll see if they can close up that cut, and it's a pretty big one she's dealing with on her cheek.
It's a nasty cut on her cheek, but it's in a better spot. It's not blood leaking into her eye. It's more pain now, because every time she gets hit in it, it's going to hurt. She's got to be a little better on the defensive side of things.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control. He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down to get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, elbow landed there. Nice pass.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
She's got an arm triangle here, and it looks very tight. She's got to clear the guard, get off to the side, and drop great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets long.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Andrade's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Well, on paper, she had a decided grappling advantage coming in, and whether it comes to the takedowns, the ground control, that is exactly how it has played out tonight.
She's doing a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job of getting the fight exactly where she needs it to be. Not many people can dominate an opponent in the way that she has to this point.
Right into side control. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, she's out.
You need to work out this position.
That was a slick transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Andrade. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, she's into full guard here, DC.
She's gonna be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
What are you doing out there? You gotta set up these shots. You just can't go out there and telegraph the shots. They're never gonna work, all right? You gotta set up these takedowns with punches.
All right, there's the horn, DC. We'll look back at some of the highlights from that previous round, and you know what she does. She grounds you, she pounds you.
Yeah, you know it's coming, but it's on you to try to change it. It's on you to stop the result. It's on you to change the narrative of the fight. She says, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna get you there, and I'm gonna pound your face into the ground. That's exactly what she did at the close of that round.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Loaded up on that one and landed. Andrade gets touched by that kick there. Takedown defense holds up. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
Well, her body has really absorbed a lot of shots in this fight, and now you're starting to see some of that redness, the visible damage. You got to make an adjustment, I would think.
She's got to make an adjustment. I mean, she has to do something different. Right now, she is a step behind her opponent. Every time her opponent gives her a feint, she overreacts, and then bang, here comes the body attack. She's got to take the lead if she wants to stay in this fight.
Andrade is back in full guard now. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg. Just Dern's trying for a submission here. Oh, she's got the arm.
She's got it isolated, John. And now she has her back.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Andrade.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
In the half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Andrade.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
Dern's back in full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, she's got a triangle, and that one is tight. She told us before the fight on Thursday that she was going to have to be put to sleep. She wasn't going to tap. Easier said than done right here.
Well, she's going to have to tap, or she's got to circle away from the trapdoor. Get her knee on the belly and start to get her posture up. And as she does that, she needs to make sure she is not leaving her arm behind where she can get caught in the arm bar.
Dern's in half guard. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Keep it up. Let's go.
10 seconds remaining in round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Aí, senta aí. Respira, respira fundo. Olha, eu não quero que ela bote você no chão, não. Okay? Don't let her put you down on the floor. Okay? She's trying.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round.
She's on point tonight, blocking that punch.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing. She's got to get on her bike now. She's got to get out to the center octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finish route.
Well, not a great visual now. 2 professional athletes visibly exhausted like this. Oh, she is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, beautiful level change.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here.
My God, she's got it in very tight. Working now to finish the heel hook. She's got her locked in, but she's got to make sure that her opponent doesn't find space to try to escape.
It looked like she might succumb to the submission there. She wasn't having it. Nice job to get back to her feet. Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Well, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the judge.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now.
Another big kick out. Nice pass. Oh, look, she got a Darce. Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight.
Oh, she escapes. Man, look at the redness almost immediately on the right side of her body. Shooting for the takedown here. 90 seconds to go to decide this one.
Lands a nice leg kick. Good right hand from the top, and everything's landing with so much power. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Oh, nice job by her there to land, getting another takedown. I got to think it. Oh, attempting to go for the leg now.
That is tight.
Oh, that has got to be it.
This work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Oh, steps over and gets out.
She got it done. Unbelievable that she didn't get submitted in such a deep heel hook attempt.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Mackenzie Dern!
All right, Buff, thank you very much. No surprise as she gets it done on all three judges' scorecards. Her jiu-jitsu is at such a high level, so fun to watch. Kind of makes me want to go back and put the gi on just a little bit.
John, you don't.
No, I'm not going to do it.
You don't want to go back.
No, we're not going to do it.
You don't want to go back. It's hard, man, and it's fun. It's fun to watch, but it's really hard to implement, especially at this level. So to watch her dominate in the way that she did truly is special. Guys, take it in. Pay attention, because this is a high-level grappler. We don't see many that are at this high of a level.